Hey guys, so if you're wondering why I look a little 80s or so, I'm just doing a back to school video. This is for anyone who's in junior high to high school to even college if you just want something simple and easy to do. This is all drugstore. I will have the list of everything that I used in the down bar. I know I normally don't do that, but I think that it's important if you are going out to look for these products. I'm also going to give alternatives in the video to the products that I used, or just good products in general that you can use. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So first I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay Whipped, and I'll be showing you alternatives throughout this whole video. And I'm just going to take a foundation brush, and because it's in a jar like this, I'm going to take it on my foundation brush and just put dots all over the face. You can do anything that you want, you can use anything you want. It's all about your own expression. This is probably my favorite foundation just because it gives such a nice look to the skin, and then throughout your whole day it looks even better. I don't know how that works, but it does. Looks amazing throughout your whole entire day. So I just took that all over the face and on my eyelids as well. I'm going to go in with the Age Rewind Brightener shade concealer, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner because you really want to look like you're awake and like you've had a full night's sleep. And then in triangle motion, I'm just going to go up like that. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. This is an amazing concealer for looking awake and alert and everything like that. So if that's a look you're trying to achieve, then definitely check out this concealer. And then if you don't feel it's blended enough, you can always go in with your beauty blender and blend it out. To this is the Glamouflage by Hard Candy. Very inexpensive also, and I use the shade Light just because I like to have a lighter under eye area and highlight that area of my face. Now before I powder, I'm going to, what's it called? Oh, before I powder, I'm going to prime my eyes for my eyeshadow. This is just a necessary step if you really want your eyeshadow to stick all day and you don't have to worry about it during like PE or, you know, stuff like that. So just blending that out on both eyes. When I was in school, I had PE both periods? No. I had PE first period my whole 4 years of high school. It was awful. I do not wish that on anyone. You just look like a mess all day. Well, I did because I didn't know anything really about makeup. So now I'm going to set my face, and I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte. So now I'm going to set my face. You really want to set your foundation and concealer with a powder so it doesn't crease on you and things like that. So I'm just going to use this big face brush, and I'm just going to dip it in. If you want coverage throughout your whole day, I would suggest using a powder, like not coverage throughout your whole day. If you want more coverage than just what you're getting from the foundation, I highly recommend getting a powder of your color, and then that will give you added coverage to what you've already put on your face. But you want to be careful because you don't want to put too much because then you'll look like cake face. And so to set my under eyes, I use this smaller brush just because I like the way that it really gets in there. And if you're going to highlight your face like I did, with the lighter concealer, then I recommend using a translucent powder, which is what I'm using right now. It doesn't add any extra coverage, but to set those areas of your face, you want to keep them light and bright and awake looking. So I highly suggest using a translucent powder like a Bare Minerals Mineral Veil or something like that. Water. Knock it off. So now I'm going to use a color tattoo, and this one is Inked in Pink. These are amazing for bases for your eyes. So if you want to have a base to your eye and you can't afford like the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, these are an amazing alternative. So if you're in high school or you're in junior high or something like that, these are amazing and they come in so many different colors. This one's called Inked in Pink. I'm just going to take it right on my finger. I'm going to apply that to the eyelid area. These are so amazing for a base for your eye. I just absolutely love them, and they blend out so well that you don't even have to worry about, you can see the difference. It's just one little swipe, so you can see how amazingly they blend out, and they're perfect for on the go. They're perfect if you're in school. I just absolutely love them. So you can either set these with a shadow, or you can simply wear them just like this. You can put on mascara and go out the door just like this, and you would be perfectly fine to go. Or I'm going to show you a different way, and it's just taking some eyeshadows and using them. I'm going to use this eyeshadow quad by Maybelline. Good alternatives to this are the NYC little trio. Looks like that, which I actually use all the time, but I thought I would get some use out of the Maybelline one just because it has sat for so long. Oh, I can't open it. And then the Walking on Eggshells by Wet n Wild. So these are good alternatives to this quad if you can't get your hands on it. I don't know if it was limited edition or what, so we're just going to use it anyway. So I'm going to take this pinky color right here, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid just to set what we've already done. And I'm just going to give a very light wash of color to the lid, and then I'm going to do it to the other side. So this is just a very light wash of color just to kind of set that color in place. Then I'm going to take this white color right here, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. I like to do this step before I do my crease colors because it just blends in so much better if you do it before. This one by Sonia Kashuk. I got this one at Target. I'm going to take this taupe color right here, and I'm just going to pick that up on my brush. I think this is called Taupe Temptress. So that's what the name of this palette is actually called. And I'm just going to work that into the crease. Nothing crazy and nothing dramatic. Just a simple few swipes in the crease. I think this would look gorgeous on anyone. This is more probably of a high school look. So just blending it inward. And then you want to blend it up into that highlight color. So once you have your desired color, I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this taupe color on a flat brush. You can do this literally with anything, but just so that your eyes don't look so top heavy, you want to put some on your bottom lash line, and I'm just going to start in the outer corner and run it. If you want to darken this color up and you're not happy with just going with a lighter eye, you can take this color on the very end, and it's like a plummy dark color, and when it's swatched it looks like that. It's really pretty, but it's kind of dark for school, so that's why I didn't incorporate it, because I thought these colors were very fun and school appropriate. So once you have your mascara on, you want to do your eyebrows. And I just use this color that's in the e.l.f. Flawless Brown kit. And I use just a flat shader brush. And I just really gently fill them in. Unless I'm going for a more dramatic look, then I'll use my eyebrow pencil. But this is most of the time what I do, and for school it's very appropriate just because you don't want super harsh, crazy eyebrows. You just want something nice and subtle, just define them and fill them in a little bit so they don't look super crazy. Now for the finishing steps are just simply bronzing, blush, and lipstick. Throw your stuff around. Okay, so I just take this big angled brush. I take this one or this one 99% of the time. This one is Soho brush. I do know that, so you can pick that up at like Walmart or anything. And then this is a good blush brush. If you're going back to school, this is just a Soho brush. Looks like this. You can actually use this for powder or whatever that you may need. So I'm just going to pick up some product, tap it off, and I'm just going to bronze the face. That's it. I'm not going to contour. Going to school, you don't really need to contour your face. Just give it a little bit of a sun-kissed glow. Like maybe you've been to the beach today or something. And I want to really put that, you want to put that in your hairline and then bring it down. And then I like to bronze my neck. My dog likes to bark. And then just a little bit on the forehead, just tap that on. Rub it if you want. Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. You can use any blush your heart desires. But since this is a all drugstore look for high school or back to school, then I'm definitely going to use this one. I would probably use this one anyway. I'm going to use just this regular blush brush. You just tap it in. And like I said in one of my videos before, if your face is round and you want to appear more slender in your face, you want to keep your blush back here. And maybe just a few dabs on the apples of your cheeks, but you want to keep the apples of your cheeks more highlighted than anything. Here should be light color, here should be a light color, here should be a light color, and here should be a light color. And then you want to bronze or contour here and up here. And then your blush should go back here. And then, like I said, you can just, if you want a little bit of color, just bitten Revlon lip stains. And I like these lip glosses from Revlon. They're both from Revlon. How funny. So all I'm going to do is put some of this on. You can totally leave this stuff out. You can just use gloss if you want to. It's totally up to you, whatever your heart desires. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. So it's going to look like that. This color is going to stay probably 50% of your school day. So then I'm just going to take a gloss to tone that color down. And obviously to give a nice glossy look. And that is it. That is your back to school look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.